Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Okay. I think most of student is quite been follow this class for some time, all right? We also got few of the new one, but I think it's still consider I can go according to my own speed because tomorrow is for those who are very new. Okay, so we already finished the Nibbuta Sutta, right? So I think we finished the first paragraph and this second paragraph, third paragraphs, and so on. And today we focus more on this sentence, which I told you all is same with the Dhammanusati. Ewan ko Brahmana Sanditiko Dhammo Hoti Akaliko Ehipasiko Opaneiko Pachatam Viditabo Vinyohiti. So last week I already go through some of the things like Akalika, right? Right. So when we come to this kind of sentence, even though it look complicated, so what we do is always look for subject. Most of the time, there should be a subject here. Okay. Kitawata, normally in Pali, if you see something start with K, is a question here. Like Katra, Kutra, all these are way question. So in what way? Nuko. Nuko is actually, Nanu is a question. So you can take it as a question here. Bo Gautama, addressing the Venerable Gautama. Now you have actually the question is going to ask about this Nibbana. All right, subject is Nibbana. And this Nibbana is modified by many adjectives. Santitikam, which describe the Nibbana. Akalikam, Ehipasikam, Opanaikam, Pachatam, Viditabam, Vinyuhiti. So if the subject is Nibbana and the adjective should follow the we call it case ending. All right, Nibbana actually is a neuter. All right. So Sanditikam, that's why it must have this one we call it nasal consonant, M dot. Okay. So you can see everything is similar with the finish, same with Nibbana with the nasal consonant, nasal consonant, nasal consonant. And now you have a lot of we call it suffix, something that add on to the word like ika, 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 and then also okay. All right. So I think cannot see, so better go. All right. So anyway, for last week I already say kala. Okay. So the first thing we should learn is look for this one. Kala is time. I already said last week. Kala and akala is no time. No time here means no time gap. So it means that when things have no time gap, it means immediately. So if akala is no time gap immediately, so what is the meaning of ika? Ika means has, all right? So we can take it Ika as Nibbana has no time gap. Take it like Ika is kind of like meaning of possess or has or something like that. Similarly, Ehi, all right? So Ehi, you will see in it's actually we call it the imperative mode, right? Second person, may you come. So one of the quality of Nibbana and also the quality of Dhamma, like Ehipasiko or Panaiko, with you see the chanting. Okay. This one, okay. So you see the chanting, we always have this one, Ehipasiko. There are some very famous Buddhist song with this Ehipasiko. So what's the meaning of Ehi? Right? Ehi from the word eti, all right? Eti means come. So ehi is an imperative, so we write imperative, second person singular. So I think some of you start to learn Pali already. So make sure you learn, try to write properly. It's imperative, second person singular with the he. Remember, for the imperative mode is ti, enti, he, ta, mi, ma, all right? Because if present tense is ti, enti, si, ta, mi, ma. So imperative will be, sorry, not ti, sorry. Tu, entu hitamima. Okay. So here, may you come. Of course, if in pretty mode, we can translate like let you come or you may come and so on. But here actually it's kind of like inviting you. So instead of translate as let you come, so we is inviting. That's why it translates as inviting inspection. All right, for ehi pasika. So let's say not 80, so it's coming from the 80, right? Ehi come from 80. So with the a heat, 80 become a st become a heat. May you come or let you come. So if we direct translate, so when you learn Pali, it's good actually you learn word by word. And inside the one word like this, you can break to many parts. So a heat is one thing. So let's say, so from coming from the word 80. So I put here. Okay. So a heat comes from this 80. Okay. So this means that if we translate, A is come, he is may you. Okay. What the nice. Okay. So A, come is A, he is may you, right? And then pasa, okay, pasa is C and ika. Okay, so means that it has the maybe has the quality of you come and see.
Sergi, you're muted.
Okay. All right. So for this ehi pasikam, any question? The line was actually quite bad today. Yeah. All right. Okay. So if no question, so this means that now when you learn something, you always try to break to one word like this, A pasikam to individual sound. Because remember, Pali is a language, it's a sound system. You don't use your eyes to see because every time if you use your eyes to see, you might confuse when the words start to change or the things will change here, change there. There's always impermanence, all right? So remember, A is come, he is may you, pasa is see. So ika is has the quality. So ehi pasika means that's why it translates as inviting, uh, inviting inspection. All right, inviting somebody to come to uh investigate. All right. All right. So now last word I say pachatam. Now the next one will be pachatam veditabo. You all remember that this one. Here is pachatam veditabo. Here is pachatam veditabam vinyuhi. All right. So I'll copy this one from this sentence. This one actually, as I say, is same with this pachatan veditabo. This is all sound because it's follow this O. Okay, follow the O. That's why everything is O. But this is the one that this sutta is follow the nibbanam. So everything must be finished with the nasal consonant. All right, pachatam. Okay, now pachatam we can break into what pati is actually one prefix. So pati plus atta. And atta, the meaning of atta, you all know, mean that it's a self. Okay, is we are not talking about soul. We are talking about refer to I self, myself, you self. So when you have the pati atta and then the T and the Y, so here there are some formula here. For example, I can change it to is changed to Y. Y is we call it the semi vowel. Okay. Also, like another example that you all will see, like U is changed to V. V is a semi-vowel for the U. Okay. So I change to Y. So you TY and TY change to CC and then Atta. So you got Pachata means own self. So this means that if translate by oneself. Now Veditaba. Okay. So we leave it first. We knew he. All right. We knew is a wise. Okay. Now he. Now this he is now you can see there's a I here is plus the actually it's a we knew he plus it. Okay. So similarly, when you put I, and then there will be long I. Okay. So when you put these two, they will long I. So another formula. Sorry, it's a line is there. Lucky that today got a trip. Just now was heavy flood in our place. Okay. Now he. So we knew, all right. So one thing to learn is that you can just copy the word here. Let's say if you copy the whole word here and you paste in the any dictionary, because I got some are quite young here, you should be able to use dictionary. So when you click like this, you cannot see. What you do is you just delete.
Sergi, you're very soft, sorry.
Okay. Can you hear now? Can you hear now?
Yes, better.
Okay, all right. Okay. So here, when so you open any dictionary. So you just first copy the whole thing. And then when you click it, you cannot find. So you just delete and then you can find this renew. All right. So then you click the dictionary, wise. Okay. Because the root is nya, right? So renew. So that's how we learn the vocabulary. So you like it's a wise one, wise person. The root will be V plus this nya, okay, to know. And then plus then you change it with the U. Okay, so wise. Now by oneself, wise. Now you have to figure out what is this heat. What's the function of this heat? So we know pachatam by oneself. We knew is wise person. Heat, all right. Now to determine what is heat. So when you learn the declension, there are two possibility for heat, all right. Heat can be instrumental or ablative, right? Singular. So we don't know whether instrumental ability. So we have to look at this word, where the tabam. Okay. Now, Sam, just copy, go to any dictionary and paste it, right? Then you say, potential participle should be known, all right? So you just copy the meaning, should be known. And then you go there and paste down there to make your own vocabulary, right? So should be known. So then you put the translation here, should be known. Okay. Now, what is this heat? Okay. So we look at translation by oneself. So the wise one should be known by oneself. Okay. Here, oh sorry, you already got the pachatam is oneself. So this one uh should be known by. Okay. So it should be by, right? This heat should be by. Should be known by the wise Okay, by oneself. Okay, or you can put by also here. Can Pachatam, maybe by. Okay, let's say we do a translation. Okay, so should be known by wise person because this is a sorry, this is plural. Should be known by wise person by themselves. Then you determine this heat should be then you put line down there. So you start to put the Pali. It should be instrumental plural. All right. That's how we start to understand the sentence one by one. Okay. And if we do it logically, it's actually not so stressful. All right. The main thing is if you have lots of dictionary to help you, then it's not so difficult. So I recommend you all download more dictionary. Okay, this one dictionary. Another dictionary will be for example, this dictionary. Let's say you open this is another one that you can find on internet. Tipitaka Pali Reader. So you click it and then maybe try to do it. Okay, just delete. Okay, you can see it come out by itself. Okay, or click the dictionary here and clear it and just up to here. Okay, then you can find the dictionary. Okay, there are Burmese, English, and so on. And just now the Pachata. Pati Atta. All right, Attanam. This is a Pali English Ultimate. It's actually newly created, not finished yet, where they translate the Burmese translation, Pali Burmese translation to Pali English. It's a project is going on. I actually help also in this project, not finished yet. So Pachata, personal, single for oneself. There's one translation for oneself or individually, separately, distinctly, right? And you also got the declension here and so on. All right. So any question for this line? Any question for this one? Pachatam by oneself. Veditapam should be known. Vinyuhi by wise persons. Right? In it's a instrumental plural. Okay. I will send to you all later. Because actually this week I'm very busy. I don't have time to prepare in advance. All right. Now it's good to understand about this tabba. All right. You will see in the Pali Made Easy book. Actually it's not to say advance or no, but actually since for you all have print out the book, just look for the lesson 33. All right. 33. So if you have book, look for this lesson 33, page number 130. And you can see this passive, but you also show us some of the points just now. Like just now we have the T, where is the TY? Yeah, okay. TY can become CC or where's another one? Oh yeah, this one, okay. TY can be CC. Do you see that? Just now with the batik, TY can become CC. Right, so you can remember TY becomes CC. Yeah, okay. So TY can become CC here. TY becomes CC. So it's follow the formula here on the lesson 33 for the passive, where you can see the changes when the Y is added to a consonant. So B and Y become something, CY becomes something, all right? So actually the formula is quite easy. When you put the Y, BY become BB, right? CY becomes CC, DY become JJ, only here a little bit change. So RY become YR and so on. So you just need to understand by yourself the changes. What we refer here is TY change to the CC. So page 130. You can make a note. All right. So this one, I'll make a note here. So TY become CC. So lesson 31. Okay, page 130. Okay, now we look at this tapa. Okay, now this tapa is called gerundive or gerundive. Okay, we call it future passive participle. It's actually adding with tapa or ania or ya. All right. So future past participle gerundive. So this is called taba here. Now taba actually is the meaning is actually very simple. Should be or to be given. Should be to be given. That's all. Okay. So this on the page like this. Okay. The 133. Maya gantabang should be gone. Maya by me. Or gan is go. Okay. Tabam is should be. So should be gone by me means I should go. I have to go. All right. So that's the meaning. So taba means just translate as should be or to be. So here maybe, so you have the wedi plus the taba. Okay. So should be or to be. All right. So this is on the same. Okay. Page 133. All right. Now we know the meaning taba is should be to be. Now what's the meaning of wedi? All right. So to find the wedi is very easy. It's actually the root is wheat plus. Sometimes you have the word eat and taba. Okay. Now the root wheat have few meaning. So you can check any dictionary. Wheat have like vedana. Okay. Wheat to know, to feel. Okay. To know, to feel. So this is actually very powerful, powerful root to find. Right. So to know, to feel. Okay. So here will be should be, ought be. So the meaning is should be known. Okay, no. No plus taba. Wedi taba. Should be known by the wise person. Now, when you know the wheat, all right, so where do you see the wheat? All right, if you learn Abhidhamma, the thing is Vedana, feeling, okay, which the meaning is experiencing for those who learn Abhidhamma, the object. So you have same, the root is wheat plus ana. Ana suffix is we call it change it to a noun. So you got the Vedana. Vedana means here is to feel. Okay. So this wheat here is to know. So okay, clear, very easy. Vedi taba, vedi, know, should be known. Should be known by the wise person, pachatam, by himself or by herself. So every time when you recite Vedi taba, you should understand Vedi taba, you just translate it, should be known. Right. So this is called in you call it gerundive or future how about future forget the word already. Future passive participle, okay? Future passive participle. So if you come across this one, you want to write shortcut, you just write FPP. Okay. All right. Any question up to this one? So it's good to enjoy, so-called enjoy one word by one word. And we get the meaning, we get the function of the suffix. So veditaba, vedi, wait is to know. Vedana is to feel. Taba should be or ought to be or to be. All right. So should be known by the wise person, pachata, by himself, by herself. Then you get this sentence. Pachatam veditabang vinyuhiti. All right. So every time when you recite the Dhammanusati, then you should know the meaning of pachatam by oneself, veditabam, veditabo, veditabam. Same. When you recite that sutta, the Dhamma sutta also got this one, veditabo. Okay, we knew, wise person. He, by. Okay, he is by himself, by herself, by themselves. All right. So that's why we translate as should be known by the wise person by himself. Okay. Any question about this and this part? So I go one by one. All right. Any question? You know, I continue. All right. Okay. Now, this is a Pachatang Viditabam. All right. So we go up there. So kita wata nuko. Okay. In what way nuko is question mark? Bo gatama, master gotama, sanditikam. All right. This one. San plus dikti. Dikti is C. Ika. All right. So some is C. So now we have this sanditikam. Dikti is a sin. Okay, we take it as sin, all right? Ika means maybe has or possess, has. So we have to think about what is the meaning of some, all right? From this some dikam. So normally sandidikam we translate as apparent or visible. So direct translation for sandidikam is visible. Because something you see means that you see with your own eyes, means that it's apparent. But sandidika also, last week I told you, another meaning is uh talking about present life. Because present life we can only see. We cannot see the past life or future life. So sandidika has two meanings. One is visible in present life. This why translation is apparent in the present life. So we have to think about this sum. What do you think? So it depends on the commentary, how they interpret. So sometimes different scholar, they will interpret in other way. Or we can just copy and just paste to any dictionary and try to see how what will come out in dictionary. All right. So this is called easy way. Right. You can see some. Okay. Now this one come from Burmese dictionary. This is actually already translated from Burmese to English. So sayam. Sayam means own self. Okay. And then Sandika is translated as Sayam Databam. Should be seen by oneself. Right. Right. This is from Burmese. That's why you can get this from Burmese only. Right. Or you also can see here some to be able to see by oneself. All right. So this some coming from Siam, according to Myanmar source. Siam means own. So means also oneself. Same meaning also. Oneself. Right? So dikti, the root is this to see. So that's why we translate as visible in present life. All right. So we have this one already. Nibbana. All right. Aham akalikam, immediately effective. Ehipasikam, inviting you or to come and see. Okay, now opanikam, later I will explain. Pachatam, by oneself. Veditapam should be known. We knew he by the wise. All right. Okay, now Nibbana. All right. So Nibbana. All right. Now everybody know about Nibbana. What is the okay? There are a few ways to see. In Sanskrit, it's a Nibbana. Okay, Nibbana. Okay. Yeah, it's here because here when you combine, it should be long A here. Nibbana. Okay, you can see this Sanskrit, right? And what's the meaning of Vana? Mhm. Right. Vana is craving. Okay, craving. Sometimes they call it a netting. Okay. So Sanskrit nirvana. Okay. This Pali. This is a Sanskrit. That's why in Malaysia there's a lot of Nirvana. There's a what Columbium where they have the service for those who pass away. Now, when we see the Sanskrit, it's very easy. R and V, what happened? You remember Pali is we call it the direct. So you try to make the sound simple. So instead of pronounce as nirvana. So nirvana, you drop the R, become VV. Nirvana. Then the VV change it to BB. All right. Va, the sound va. If you see the sound va, actually quite same with ba. Wa, ba, quite similar. All right. So that's how from Nibbana to Nirvana. So if you want to write how to change, you should write like this. RV become VV, then change it to BB. Okay. So like this. So Vana, net, or craving. Okay. So if the prefix ni, now remember I already explained to before. Prefix is very important. We had 20 prefixes. Okay, page 90. We have there are 20 prefixes. Okay. So one of them is ni. So you look at this I remember the page 97. So always refer to page 97. Okay. Lesson 29. All right. So even though lesson 29 is actually very important. So some of the prefix has meaning, some of the prefix has no meaning. Not all the time the prefix has meaning, but here we have the meaning. Ni, okay? Nis, ni, or ni, out, right? Means actually leaving away, like goes, kachate goes. So ni I R become ni I G means go out. So let's see, ni, the meaning of ni is out, all right? So the meaning ni is out or go away. All right. So you can say so what's the meaning of nirvana then? Nirvana means out. Out of what? Out from the craving. All right. So nirvana means free from craving. So if people ask you what is nirvana, right? For example, in Theravada Buddhism, what is nirvana? Nirvana actually direct translation is free from craving. Is actually, if you want to interpret further, is free from all defilements. Okay. So I copy down. Put down here. Sorry, the notes was up and down. Okay. So any question up to here about nirvana? Okay. No question. This is very simple. Look at the prefix. The prefix actually plays important part, but not all the time prefix got meaning. Okay, you all must remember. So don't always say the even though grammar there are some fixed rules, but there's always some exception. For in this case, the prefix have meaning, but sometimes the prefix have no meaning. All right. Okay. Now, the next one will be this opanaikam. All right. Now, according to it look complicated, so I do a search about this one. So how do you do a search? Very easy. Just copy here. Go for any dictionary. The one I always use here is this one. Go for here. Do a search here. Okay. So like this. Sometimes if you cannot find, you just reduce it and put a asterisk. Asterisk means that whatever behind is not counted, right? There are many things here. Look for something that you want, all right? Okay, now you can see here there are many translation. This one, Visuddhimagga Mahatika is a commentary of Visuddhimagga, path of purification. So this example here explain this one, all right? So I already copy. So So you have the meaning. Opanaika, opanaiko is actually explained by this one. Upanetabo. So you have the word upa plus the word netabo. Okay, that's one way we can look at it. So netabo means netaba, right? So we already see just now the taba means, the word taba means ought to or should be, okay? Now, so upa, okay, now the root is ni. I think you all learn, some of them you learned before. So you have the present tense, neti, okay, leads, right? So ni is, the root is to lead, right? So that's mean that if we have the netaba means should be led, all right? Now, then we have to find the meaning opa, okay? Now, according to translation here, sometimes this translation is by the Bante Sujato. Okay. Okay, he translated as Opanikam inspection relevant. He translates relevant. All right. Translate this one as relevant. Relevant. Okay. Because when I was reading the website, he was in a retreat. He tried to translate the Tipitaka in the easiest English that people can understand. Right. Okay. Now he translates as relevant. Something relevant to you. Okay. So we go back to that one. All right. So he translates this one. Okay. Now other translation will be okay. Opane. Okay. There are some Opaneiko. Okay. There are something look similar. Opaneika leading to. Normally this is a translation leading to Nibbana. Okay. So there's another one. Okay, so they call it conducive or leading to Nibbana because of the root ni. All right, so ni. So this is also easy to remember. So the quality of Dhamma should lead to Nibbana. Okay, because if it does not lead to Nibbana, then there's no point of practicing it. Okay, so now we have to find out the meaning upa. So to find out this, just look for this dictionary because it has the Burmese translation. Now this is translated from the Burmese. So sometimes person who wants to liberate from psychic suffering is worth bringing his mind by the power of bhavana. That's worthy of approaching and bringing by his mind. Talking about Magapala. Nimada that's worthy to touch by the realization of his mind. Okay, this is translated from the Burmese dictionary, so it's quite long also. Okay, so relevant, practical, useful, onwards leading. So there are other translation here. So maybe you can put here. So I think I prefer this translation, leading to Nibbana. It's clearer here. Because when we say relevant, so relevant is very kind of like, it's actually the coverage too big, right? Now, how do you get this opanaiko, right? So you can see the another writing, okay? This one, opanaika. Okay, so we know already it should be from the upa, okay? Then you plus the ni. Then you plus the uh aya. Some they say aya plus the ika. Okay, there's one way to write. But if it is to do with this taba, Okay, since it's to do with tabba. So another suffix we can see just now on the page is this aniya, like karaniya, right? So I am trying to show you all the possibility here, because it might be something that to learn Pali, if you can make it more interesting. Yeah. All right. Then after that, the U change it to O. Okay. So then you combine. This is actually quite possible also. All right. So any question up to here? Anyway, we know the meaning of this opaneiko means because of the root ni, it means that it should lead to the nibbana. All right. Any question? No question. Today, Jenny, no question.
Saiji, the
Yes.
Aya and Aniya is the same, is it? Or is the
Aniya should same with the taba. Okay. Because just now on the the passive sentence, we have the aniya suffix. Yeah. Lesson 30. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one. Taba, aniya, ya. Or maybe we can put the ya suffix also. Taba, aniya, ya. Look at the 1, 3, and 2. And then when it's added, then the roots are strengthened. Strengthened means I become E, you become O. So the root has some, maybe instead of this one, or we can put another possibility, put the ya also. Maybe put ya, I think not nice. Maybe we can put ya. Okay. Because this one coming from tapa, right? So for this future, we call it future passive participle. We has the meaning of what ought, should be, to be, or ought be. Okay, should be, ought to be, or to be. Okay, it has the 3 root. Niya, taba, ya. Okay, so put ya. So that's why you see many things with the ya, like wedi taba should be known. And then this opanaika, eya, all right, maybe aniya also, or ya, either one, okay? But its explanation, it should be tapa. No question, all right? How about Vera, Sister Wong? Any question?
Good
sorry,
evening,
No.
Saji. No.
No, okay.
Good evening,
Yes?
Sai. No,
Okay.
no
All right.
question.
So this actually kind of like revision because last time I also mentioned about it. So as we go through the sutta, we will see the words, so we will pick up one by one. So it's actually one way to learn. Instead of just follow the grammar, we follow the sutta.
sorry, Saji.
Yes?
So the Opaniko, we actually can derive from Upa plus Ni plus Aya, and also Upa plus Ni plus Aniya is also correct.
Yeah, should be lah. Because they say,
Okay.
according to Wisdom say that it should be tabba, all right? Tabba explain this uh aya, all right? Aya plus ika, and then you plus the ika. Okay, ika suffix. Now, ika suffix, you all can look at the back. Ika suffix is actually quite common in Bali. Like Dhammika, Dhammika with the ika suffix also. Okay, now we go back to just now. Okay. Now, now we go back to the main text, okay? The first text. Right, the first time the text we do revision from beginning, the Jano Soni Brahmano Bhagawa approached the Buddha. After approached the Buddha, he sat at one side. So sitting at one side, then he asked the Buddha this question, Santitikam Nibbana, Santitikam Nibbanam 2 times. Then he asked, in what extent or in what way Santitikam Nibbana is present at this life? Akalikam, okay, immediately can be seen. Ehi pasikam, invite inspection, opanega, leading to Nibbana. Pachatam, by oneself, by themselves. Veditabam, should be known. Vinyunghi, by the wise person. Ti, ti here means iti. End of questions, all right, end of question. Now the Buddha say rato. Now this is a rato. This is actually the words of the Buddha. Rato ko brahmana ragena, right? When Abhibhuto overwhelmed by the lust, the mind overtaken by the lust, okay? Then duto by dosena, one who have angry mind, one who have delusion, moho, right? By dosa, by moha, okay? You can see the Pali is actually quite same. That's why actually when you learn the sutta, actually you don't need to do the whole analysis. You just pick up on the new words that you not seen before. So no need to repeat the first sentence, the number 1 here. If you do the number 1, you don't need to repeat the 2 and 3. Okay. Then when the mind is the greedy mind, the one who had greedy mind, the mind is a ena. I already explained last week, the week before, by the last. Then what he do is he thinks, ceteti, about harm for oneself, himself. Ceteti, he thinks about harm for other people. He thinks about harm for both of them. And then patisangvedi, you can see the root is vid also, V-I-D, right? He experiencing dukkha, body suffering or painful feeling here. Domanassa is sadness or whatever, okay? And when he abandoned the lust, then it will be opposite way, not think about harmful to himself, not think about harmful to others, not think about harmful to both of them, and so on. Okay, so the rest is quite same. So this one we already experienced, our skipping. So then the Buddha said, Evam ko, in this way, the Dhamma that is visible in this life. This means that the Buddha is trying to say that when we practice the Dhamma, we don't need to wait for the result in the future or 1 month later or 2 months later or 3 months later. Because if somebody who has lust, he be able to abandon the lust at that moment. So he will not experiencing the suffering in the body and mind. Okay. So he should be able to see the Dhamma. Okay. Akalika. Timeless means that no time gap. That's the qualities of the Dhamma. And that's why this kind of sentence is actually repeated many times in Tipitaka. And how from this sentence we get the Dhammanusati. So every time you recite Dhammanusati is Santitiko, Akaliko, Ehipasiko, O Panaiko, Pachatang, Veditavo Vinyuhi. When you recite the Dhammanusati, actually you are reciting part of the sutra like this. Okay. Now, this sentence, we will analyze it. Okay. This sentence actually, the translation is, I think I put the translation down there already. Okay, so this is the translation here. All right, so yatto ko ayam brahmana anawasisam raga kayam padi samvedeti anawasesam dosa kayam pati samvedeti. Okay. Very good. Then the last one will be anawasesam, right? Moha kayam padi samvedeti. Brahmin, when you're experiencing the ending of greed, hatred, and delusion without anything left over. This is a very simple translation, right? So if we go words by words, okay, so right now, when, okay. So ko, maybe no meaning. Ayam is this. Brahmin is Brahmin. Or maybe old Brahmin. Now, anawasesam. Okay. So anawasesam, it translates this one. Without anything left over. Actually, anawasesam is made of two. It's actually not plus awa. Okay. Not is no. Awasesa is remaining. Okay. No remaining. No remaining means finish everything. All right. So means that or sometimes we can use the another one we call it entirely. Yeah. Entirely. So anawasesam. Check the dictionary. Yeah. Yeah, fully, completely. Okay. Because when you without any remainder, so this is the traditional way how they translate without anything remainder. Complete. I think complete is better. So the meaning is no remaining is means is everything is included. So complete, okay? Complete. Raga. Okay, raga is greed. And then the kaya is sometimes we use the word cessation or here ending. Pati samvedi experiencing. Okay. Then the whole thing will be dosa moha. So when this maybe if you want to put a Brahmin, when this so this what does this counter? This actually connected to the all right. So connected to this one. So you can say it's actually kind of like adjective or pronoun. So this is also adjective. They all link to this. So this is the object. Okay. Now here, now this is maybe you can take this person also, but we don't have to take it as a subject here. Maybe we talk about this. So he put as you, but we don't see any you. We know that before that it talking about rato, somebody with greed, hatred, and delusion. So it should refer to that person. Okay. So this is a translation, one translation here. So we can do our translation. So Brahmin, when one experiences the entire or complete, okay, complete cessation of greed, okay, and then will be followed by same translation. Then you have the dosa and moha. So then we will just put the shortcut here: dosa, hatred, moha, delusion. Okay. Any question about this sentence? You need this, okay? This. Okay, Patit Samvedeti. We already learned this one before, but we can go through. So is this is the verb over here, right? So this is the so it's a present tense, first, third person, singular. Okay. Now for this sentence, it's very easy. Okay. Now I should call the student so to make you all not sleepy. All right. Okay, Sumita, can you see what is the prefix can be for this verb?
Sorry. Pati is complete. Some is together.
Okay. Plus
Uh, with
Did
did with bit
with.
uh,
Okay.
to experience, to feel.
Okay. Okay, to
Iti
to
is
experience. Okay.
to
Yeah.
come.
Plus what?
Iti.
Huh?
Iti is come, right?
No, nothing to be eating
Oh,
here. Okay, nothing to be eating here.
to experience yourself by yourself.
So should be the suffix conjugation sign should be. You got the root already, right? You got the prefixes. You have two prefixes. You have the
Mm.
root, and what else you need here? You need a
E,
conjugation
Ti,
sign. E, okay? No, E plus
E,
T, okay?
yes.
So after that, then the I change it to E, all right? So you change it to E here. Okay, so the meaning is just experience, all right? So when you experience or this complete cessation of greed, then followed by hatred and delusion. So yato we translate as when. Okay. Yato ko. So ko you can take it as if you want to put meaning, if you can say indeed or
E,
whatever. So but we I think no need. So far the translation look quite fine to me. Yato ko ayam brahmana. All right, brahmana. All right, it's a vocative case here. So you should all put masculine, vocative, singular. Now, all right. Anawa says some follow raga kayam. Okay, now we know it's a object. So to know what is the gender, people ask how you know the gender. You just go and do a search. Yeah, I think should be masculine. Yeah, masculine. All right. So M. So since it's an object, it must be accusative singular, right? And then this is a verb already. We know the meaning already. Okay. So any question about this? The sentence is actually very simple. All right. So yato ko ayam brahmana vocative. Oh, Brahmin. Anawasesam raga kayam padisamvedeti. Anawasesam dosa kayam padisamvedeti. Anawasesam moha kayam padisamvedeti. So because the before that the Buddha talking about with somebody who had great hatred delusion, he was overwhelmed and overtaken by his mind is overtaken by the great hatred delusion. So if he can just at this point he abandoned them, and then he will experience the ending of great hatred delusion. Okay. And what is the next paragraph? Okay, so this is the one. Okay. And then followed by in this way. So then the Buddha confirmed when we say nibbana. What's the nibbana? In that way, when the person experience the cessation of great hatred delusion. So in this way, santitikam, nibbanam, hoti, akalikam, ehipasikam, opanaikam, pachatam, veditabam, vinyuhiti. So by this segment, we know nibbana is the complete cessation of great hatred delusion. Okay, so that's the statement here. Then after that, we follow by this. Okay, now the ending part. Now, when we say the sutta is good in the beginning, middle, and end, okay, then will be this is the ending part. All right. Abhikatam bo gotama, so excellent. All right, and pe, because this sentence is repeated many times in Tipitaka, so this sutta does not show all. Then we start from here. Upasakam mam bawam gotamo daretu ajatage panupetam saranam gatanti. All right. Now, ti is like the previous ti is questions, but this ti is not question. This ti is, you can see is ending part here. Yeah, it's end of this statement, but you also show the ending part. So we can see this word, you can put as tu, katam plus iti. Now you can see, notice that upasakam, mam, this is also, is same, seems a lot of nasal consonant, okay? All right. So now, who is the subject here? Right, for those who study before. Jenny, you can try. What do you think is the subject?
Otamu.
Katamo. How you know?
MO.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, finish with all. You should say easy. Okay, now, Katamo. Right. Subject. Is there any object here? Or any verb?
Be me, mum.
Okay. Okay. You have the any verb, main verb or whatever.
Oh. Mm.
Okay. So you have the subject here. And then you have the verb here. So this is the another color. All right. Okay. Vira? Okay, sorry. Lost in the internet. All right. So Vira, any verb here?
SIG.
Yes.
Dari.
Daretu. Okay. Yes. Yeah. How you know it's a main verb?
Member.
Yeah. How you know?
That's the only one, I think.
You cannot tell me it's only one you think. How you think?
Dari is imperative.
Yes, if you call it a tu. Jenny know it's a subject because of the or, and then you should know it because of the you, tu, tu, okay? So it's a verb here. All right. So now, okay. May remember. Okay. Bawam is actually bawam bawantu. Okay. Mr. Translate as a Mr. here. Mr. May. Okay. Just put Mr. here. Daretu. May remember. Okay. May remember me. All right. Now, may remember me. What kind of me? As lay follower. Lay follower means upasaka. Upasaka. Female will be upasika. Okay. So lay follower. Now, not finished yet. So you have the object as me. Then this is explained by this one. Okay. Remember me as upasaka. So this is adjective to the upasaka. And then the upasaka not finished yet is explained by another thing. So you can see the arrow point here, point there. Okay. Saranam gata. Okay, now look for something easier now. So upasaka means lay follower. This me. It's very bad today. All right. Okay, now me, tu. Now Panapetam. Okay, so we look for something simple, sir. Sarana, you know the meaning, refuge. Okay. Gatam. Okay, what's the meaning of gatam? Okay. Sister Wong, what's the meaning of gatam? Okay, what's the meaning of gatam? Okay, I think she's not wrong. Okay. Now, gata means yes,
Gone. Gone.
yes. Okay, yes.
It's
Has
a big P.
has gone. Okay, has gone. Right. So gata means from the, you all know the gachati, right? Gachati coming from the word gum. Okay, gum plus ta. Okay, now gum is go. Okay, ta is a past participle. So you put gone plus means so you change it to gone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So it's a PP. It's a past participle. Okay. So you all see past participle many times already. So upasakam mam bawam gotamo dareto me, remember, pana upatam. Okay. Saranam is refuge. Gatam has gone. So remember me as a follower who has gone. Okay. So you from here, you have this one. Okay, pana upata. So you have two words, pana and upeta. So if you cannot find in this dictionary, look for another dictionary. Okay, pana upeta. So pana is like sabe sata, sabe pana, life. Okay, upeta means endow. What happened to internet there? Okay. Yeah, means okay. So remember me, Pasakam as a follower, Bawam Gotama Daretu may remember. Ajatage, okay. Wait, later. Pana upetam. Pana is life. While we are still having this life, with from the sabbe sata sabbe pana, having this life, while we are still living. So sarana, we go to the refuge, has gone. Okay. Means that by this statement, he take refuge in the Buddha. All right. So So sometimes you want to know what is the formula of taking refuge. So you can quote this one, right? Ajatage pana panupetam saranang gatam. So this is the formula of how people taking refuge in the previous time. Now, aja is today, right? So, aja plus aga. Then you put a T in between. Aja is today. Aga means is actually, there are a lots of translation for the word aga. Sometimes it can be a point, highest, end, or top, right? But what it means is, we can say maybe starting, okay? We can use the word like starting from today. That's why I translate from this word from this day forth, means that starting from today, he take refuge in the Buddha because let the Mr. or Master Gautama remember him as a lay follower who follow the Buddha teaching. Okay. So that's the meaning of whole sentence. Bawam. Okay. Bawam means Lord Sir. Actually from the word Bawanta. Bawanta coming from the word vulnerable. All right. Bawam Bawanta. Bawan. Okay. So vulnerable, so you. Okay. So you have the Bawam from the Bawanta. Okay, any question about this sentence? So when we analyze like this, first you get to know the Pali sentence and you get to know the Dhamma. So that means that from this sentence, we know that before that, he was not Buddha's disciple, but he was very respectable. He respected the Buddha a lot. Why? Because you can see during the beginning point, how he approached the Buddha. After he approached the Buddha, Abhiwadetwa, okay, he paid homage to the Buddha. All right. This means that even though he was not a Buddha's follower or disciple, but he was having a very good attitude, even though he's a Brahmano, a high caste at that time, who was very normally they have few caste system. Some of the castes like Brahmana, they don't respect the Buddha. But this person, Jano Soni, he was very respectable towards the Buddha. After he paid respect to the Buddha, he sat one side and asked this question because he wanted to know what is the meaning of Santitikam Nibbana. Okay, what is the Nibbana that can be seen? And then he asked. Then the Buddha asked me about this sentence, Rago, Duto, one who has greed, hatred, and delusion, when their mind was abhibuto, overwhelmed, when their mind was overtaken by this, they start to think about torture themselves, torture others, torture both of them, and so on, right? And same with the hatred and delusion, right? So once they start to let go the greed, hatred, delusion, then they experience the nibbana. Okay. So this kind of sutta, if you like what we do here, we can go words by words. Then we can see the grammar. Actually, we can learn a lot also. And it's actually really very simple sutta, not complicated. It looks complicated, but once you get to know the words, it's very useful because the words are repeated many times. The phrase also repeated many times. The same standard of sentence are repeated many times. Once you remember it, when you read other sutta, it's very easy already. Okay. And of course, if you are